Are you ready to go into the future where everything is computer generated and everything will trigger your uncanny valley response? Where nothing is handmade and everything is a regurgitation of the machine. Welcome to an AI retexture of Spelunky. I was updating Spelunky 2.5 and I saw this mod, which of course you can find the link in the description. I saw this mod in the list. I was like, I'm gonna see what that looks like. And holy shit, is it some Lovecraftian horrendous thing that it is somewhat also appealing. There is this strange mixture of really cool textures and absolute abominations, and I am all for it. It's like a novelty. It's not going to be like a series or anything, but it is so uncanny to go into this Spelunky 2 world with new and different graphics. I am super into it though, as the novelty that it is, not really as feel like it's some kind of improvement or anything. That is, look at this. Look at this fellow. He is one furry friend that we're going to rescue. And definitely he is not some kind of horror from the cosmos beyond that is ready to eat my soul when I least expect it. Definitely not pulled right out of the Rick and Morty cat little end of the episode bit where they look into its soul and it actually is the most horrific creature possibly conceivable by man. Or what is this? Look at this monsteroid, this horrible Bionics 2 abomination of a creature. You, my good sir, deserve nothing but death. I will go out of my way to visit pain upon your person, if nothing else, because you're absolutely ugly and gross. That is why I indulged so much of my bullying when I was in high school, because I could not abide the ugly faces of my classmates, and I had to show them the inside of my fist when I put it inside their mouth. And then I told them, wow, look how big your mouth is. I bet you suck so many cocks with this. And they started weeping, as was my mission. And only once they begged for me to stop harassing them would I stop for the time being. And then I will come back whenever I got bored, or whenever my parents argued again, whenever my brother stuffed me back into that damn chest. I will come back out to my classmates and do it all over again. Look at this deformation. this spawn of Sathas, the flesh mound, a well-known deity in the pantheon. There you go. A fantastic skeleton key that will actually, it's a very ornate key that shall open the most treasured of chests. This bomb is also a robotic. Hussa! Give me that. Oh yeah, totally worth it. I like the shotgun though. The shotgun's neat. Antonio Banderas has suffered a stroke. He is now drooling all over the floor. The poor bastard cannot possibly tell the person that is in front of him is Paco. This fella looks real friendly. I actually didn't even need to kill him, for I have a skeleton key, but this is not Spelunky 2.5, and therefore the rewards from Antonio Banderas are absolute trash garbage. Unfortunate? What the? How dare you? How dare you, you poor imitation of a mole? You are getting a glimpse into the future, fellas. This is what AI-generated games will look like. This is what Ubisoft is cooking up right now. What EA is having their slave developers in between whippings. They are prompting that machine, outputting this absolute awful garbage. And I'm being awfully harsh. the mod creator actually put a ton of work into it. This is very time consuming, as you might imagine. This is extremely time consuming. Well, look at my ropes. I just noticed my rope count. Are you looking at that? It is just a pile of worm eggs with a skull on top. Sure, I'll sign up for that. I am sure, like in the description of the mod, it says some of this is nightmare fuel, but you know, it is what it is. I went through it and I generated AI images for every texture. I don't know what the motivation behind that was. I do not pretend to know the minds of my fellow man. But look at this one. This is one of those samples that's like, you know what? That is actually really cool. It's a really cool texture right there. So, and the background is also neat. I don't know what they're supposed to be. The bears with a horrible worm disease infecting their flesh. Quite the disturbing image. But, oh yeah. Now this is the kind of cat that I'm used to in my personal life. The most retarded looking cat that you could conceive. Let's see if we can throw one of these real good. Get wrecked, son. You got exactly what you deserved. In fact, you did not get as much pain as you should have gotten. After playing so much Spelunky 2.5, I expect... What the hell? The rope pile is different than the rope pile icon. The hell is that about? That was extra work that you did, Mr. Creator of the mod. Let me actually check the entry so I can give proper credit to whoever concocted this extremely interesting visual nightmare. The name of the creator is Meh, which is a perfect description for the quality of the overall product. It feels like a, you know, a thought experiment. Come on, brother. Feels like a project that was done to see if you could, not whether you thought that you should. Quite clearly, the answer is no, you shouldn't have made this. But now that it's made, I am partaking a great deal into its fruit. And it is truly the stuff of nightmares. It is properly billed as nightmare fuel. And some of it is just, you know, just ugly. The tiles are not matching the shade of them. How can this man just walk away from me? Whereas the coffin is really, really neat. I really like the texture of the coffin. It looks awesome as hell. Now, does it match the rest of everything? No. Let's go to the jungle and see, like, the tiles also do not match properly. I relate to the sentiment that Gronk just expressed 100%. Obviously, our best... What? Oh, there's thorns there. Our best bet and most smartest path that we could have followed was to take an early step into our grave, because holy crap, is this a feast for the demons that clutch at my soul. They are having a field day with all the despair that this is fueling into my mind. It really is interesting though, and that is why I chose to do an episode. We just witnessed the molestation of that shopkeeper. Okay, well, this man is determined. This man is just determined to follow me up here. Quite the traumatic event that just occurred. Okay, just remain down there, you maniac. Give me that jar full of jizz. Now, very clearly mayonnaise. And I would appreciate it if all of you weird, uncanny dummies pretending to be human would all perish in terrible agony. You should be able to get up to here, though. We'll just go through here. Callie! Callie, what has happened to you? You have become a representation that ancient cavemen painted on their walls. You have become the stupidest god to ever grace the pantheon of man. That is just awful, and I love it. He's like, I guess I'm going to come here. You got some weird sacrifice for me? I'll take it. He's the everyman Scally. He is a god of death that you could have a beer with. Let me put a bomb here. I am very annoyed by this shopkeeper. So let me just do a lot of violence. Until hopefully we get rid of him. There you go. Excellent. He's not yet dead though. All this flesh shall feed this atrocious abomination. Oh yeah. What will the Kapala look like? I am ever so excited to see what horrible... Okay, it's just a skull. Alright. That's pretty anticlimactic, very disappointing, but I'll take it. Might as well continue currying favor. Oh, excuse me a moment. The eventuality has been resolved. I like the complete effort. Every texture, with the exception of the characters, has been changed. Even the menu right here. Alright, let's do this weird 3D morning cartoon from the 2000s god. The god is... The ghost is also different, isn't it? I think so. There's a three-dimensionality to it. Oh, we missed one lump of flesh. That's what he reminded me of. The Kali substitute. The kind of character you'll get from one of those awful 2000... Wow! It's just... Oh, there is no soul in this vessel. There is no soul. Let me just go through here. One of those characters, poorly rendered characters you would get in a 2005 3D rendered cartoon. Those absolutely atrocious things that they started doing sometime around the 2000s when they realized, holy crap, is 3D animation so much cheaper than 2D animation. Let's create the absolute worst cartoons for children. Who the hell? What the hell do they care anyway? It doesn't make a difference to them. Those brainless imbeciles. They'll consume any slop that we put in front of them, and you watched all those children grow up with Jimmy Neutron and feel like this was a great deal. It's like, you absolute pathetic pieces of garbage. Just a cape, huh? You have no idea what you are growing up with. Compared the Jimmy Neutrons and Bionicles to freaking Bugs Bunny and the Roadrunner animation. It's like, there's no comparison, brother. There's no comparison. And I'm not dating myself. I am not being old here. I am just stating facts. Cold hard facts. And goes to show, it is exemplified in the simple fact that my nieces, they have been enjoying the Warner cartoons of old, and these days sometimes there's like a modern 3D animated kind of Bugs Bunny, and they are literally, get this shit off here. Like, we don't want to watch this. Give me the actual real good cartoons, not this horrible monstrosity. We have entered what is this? What is this creature? It's a true caveman. This is from, I don't remember the name of it. It was like 2D platformer. A 90s 2D platformer. It's like an Islander kind of dude. Anyway, we want, yeah, a pile of semen. Just a pile of semen. That is what Callie has given me. What is even my goal in these episodes? Do I even want to go to the Cosmic Ocean? Why am I dragging this bow around? There's no reason. I'm not going to the Cosmic Ocean. I am leaving. The background icons are just atrocious, though. Absolutely hate them. I really thought that was the black market there. Because she's decent. She looks like a doll. You could imagine that art style if it were consistent with the entire game. You can imagine that art style being acceptable, you know? I am fine with it. What is going on here? There's a platform, but there's no entrance. What? What is going on here? Why is that? Oh, is that where I started the level? I guess that's the case, I suppose. All right. I just have no concept of reality. I have completely disconnected with what's real and what isn't. For I have entered the uncanny valley of Spelunky 2 AI generation, and I can only hope to leave with my sanity intact. All of these bushes in the background really throw me off. I feel like every time... Ow! Every time I feel like the black market is right there. But no, it's just a misdirection. Uncanny and awful. I think the black market wasn't that one, though. I was not paying attention, but I could have sworn there were 2 arrows. I will not get over this Cali, though. It's so hilarious. So hilariously stupid. I love it. Look at this fellow. He's the creature of the forest. He should reward me with garlands and delicious berries. Instead, he gives me the flesh of my enemies. And the possibility of drinking their blood. Wah! Alright, okay, good stuff. Continue visiting. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. The mentally challenged opponents that I come to face all the time. Hey, catch one of those. There you go. You did. Get through the exit. Oh, really thought that this was another vegetable lady. I had to put a bomb there. What the hell not? I already have climbing gloves, so we're not going that path. There's no reason to go over there. Everything is a waste of my time. But damn it, I'm going to find out what's behind these dang old walls. Probably absolutely nothing. Because this is vanilla Spelunky 2. Hey! She also looks okay. Don't look at her run. Her eyes twitch like she is tweaking on meth withdrawals. But as long as you don't look at her eyeballs, it's actually a decent model. It's pretty good. I want to go rescue her. For I am certain that she will provide sexual favors. If only I could see the entrance, though. Is it up there? Did I really climb that high? I guess so. How did I not see this at the start? Yeah, once again, the art style is decent. Certainly the animation when it walks, not so much. And it is indeed an it. There is no personification. There is no humanity behind those wobbly, terrible eyes. Did I just see the gold move? Yes, the gold moves for some reason. I think it's the animation for when it shines, the little bit of a reflective kind of thing. Instead of animating that, it just created a completely new version of it, and it's now soul-infused gold. The bug I could get behind. This bug is pretty cool. Let's see how it looks like in many different situations. Let's watch the running animation. What kind of abomination this is. Except for the ears. It's alright. It's okay. This bug is worth saving. It is like an actual real pug. Down with it. Olmec, what has happened to you? You have been augmented. You have traveled from the worlds across and come back as an improved new being. Unfortunately, your flesh was sanded by the horrendous passage of time. There's the ladies right there. Anyway, we're pretty good. I don't know why I'm bombing down there. That makes no sense whatsoever. Let's just make ourselves an Olmec hole. Do the good old Olmec fight. We love it. We appreciate it. And in fact, I kind of missed it because Spelunky 2.5, basically you just don't fight Olmec at all. Because of the fact that it either doesn't spawn, or you skip it, or it kills you immediately because it spawns in this really strange arena that just throws me for a loop. Well, either way, I have not fought Olmec since I installed Spelunky 2.5, I don't think. So it's a nice back to the basics. Anyway, this is very much routine. He has zero chance of vanquishing me. Don't you even dream it. Parachute saves me because I'm bad. And I should feel bad. Oop. The aliens look almost exactly the same. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know why. I'm being so obtuse. Oh, baby. Oh. How about I take you out of there? Whoa, baby. Mistakes were made. The problem with not having any kind of flying thing or parachute is very apparent right now. But we'll be alright. Alright, very ass seed, where I'm being horrendously distracted by everything that has been happening on screen, by everything that is so damn different and traumatic, and have not actually remarked on the fact that all we've got is some freaking spring shoes and a whole bunch of murder shopkeepers. Not terribly enticing pile of objects here. Might as well grab these, why the hell not? The Uncanny, usually just inanimate objects are going to be looking okay. What do Gronks look? Oh yeah, Gronk is just regular old dude. Regular old fool. The Ankh is like literally just the Ankh. Just all the details sanded off, kind of ass. Where do we want to go? I think I want to go where I have the most chances of survival, which is the tide pool. Had not noticed this door. What is this even supposed to be? What is this wooden-faced imbecile staring at me from the threshold? Let's go to Crabland. If nothing else, I want to see the walrus lady. Oh, should be an entertaining. Oh, jeez! No! No! No, do this to me. Is it a Cabbage Patch Kid? Is it? It definitely has that look of Bratz dolls, right? It's a Bratz doll come to life, ready to devour your soul, and is ever so eager to put your vital forces upon its loins and grind against it in a very lewd manner. All right, we're good. Everything's fine. I like the Yankshies. The Yankshies are cool. They're basically just Yankshies, but 3D-fied. Some of the characters. Oh, he's so frowny-faced. He's so mad. Oh, and she is different. She doesn't look like this. She's just different. What is this fleshy monstrosity? Bruh. It's awful. It's just a wobbly pile of flesh. So jiggly. So jiggly and weird. Ah, what am I doing here? We're gambling. Oh yeah. Even the dice are strange, huh? Even the dice have been AI-ified. The specs are good. There is very seldom items that are actually pretty neat, that I like. Oh, I failed miserably. It is just refreshing to be going through regular Spelunky after all the madness of Spelunky 2.5. Alright, we're good. After all that nonsense, we get just a regular old Spelunky 2 run. Nothing new to see here. Certainly not any kind of visual vomit happening on screen. Oh, he looks so sad. He looks like a Braid character. Correct. Like a villain in Braid, he looks like. Just extremely stupid and dumb. Alright. The spider, though, is kind of cartoonish. It's so weird, like, how all the different styles mix. I want to go to the ice caves. I want to get all the way to Neo Babylon. I want to see everything this mod has to offer. I want to see every horrendous texture. Every one of Kali's avatars has been changed, and now it's a pantheon of different deities. The flower The spirit of the flower has blossomed here, ready to grow roots in my heart and take me to Arborea, where I shall be festooned with garlands of pure gold. Alright, let me just do this nonsense. For some reason, we're going to grab that clone gun. And that's why I want to continue checking it out. Oh, that's right, I have no real way to get around. We may fail this because I am bad. What? We may fail this because I'm so not used to it. There's the one up the top. Brother, how did we ever fail this? You saw how awful that was? And I still got it with plenty of time to spare. I know I failed at least the first 3 times that I attempted this challenge. It was a failure. Now I'm like, what? How can you possibly? How idiotic. Let's not talk about the crabmen. They are truly now automatons. They're made of plastic and steel. Well, that's right, you exist. Just go to the bottom of the lake and drown. You absolute piece of filth. I have boots. So good. Woohoo! Do I have a crown though? No, I don't. Boink. Well, that was dumb. But thankfully the creature took the poison. So what am I even doing here? I'm just leaving, right? There's nothing else for me to do. Why am I even wielding the clone gun? There's no reason for me to do anything other than to carry on. Do I want to commit suicide though? There's definitely not in this. But I almost left without checking it out. How stupid! That looks like an actual real fish. The fish in Spelunky 2, it has too much malice, too much intelligence behind its eyes. These are actual real fish that you can encounter in any kind of koi pond. Ah! Is there a reason for me to be here? There is no reason, right? There's just 0 reason. Let me go grab myself my shotgun. And I can just leave. This fella's so damn aggressive, though. I left it inside the challenge, didn't I? Let me grab that nonsense. Let's continue checking out all these idiotic textures. I really hope I'm not hurting the feelings of meh by all the fun that I am poking at these AI-generated terrible tiles. Some of them are cool. But I really hope that he doesn't feel like they're an improvement. Because they certainly ain't. It's really interesting though. And like I said, it really does feel like a glimpse into what games will look like from the slop generators. The AAA industry will turn into this kind of output, you know? Oh, how the hell did you avoid that? That was amazing. Because what, do you think that they're going to go out of their way to produce truly high quality AI stuff? No, they're going to produce this kind of slop. Let me think about it. I've done it in so long. It's like, do I need to do anything other than like to go in here and use the bombs properly? Use 2 bombs and the 2 ropes? And maybe a few more ropes to get out? Pretty sure I'm fine, right? And then we'll use bombs to break the shell to get ourselves the tablet, because I do want to go to the sunken city. Alright, buddy. Alright. Another abomination has been encountered. I do see a little bit of gold. It should be okay, though. Man, I haven't done this in forever. You do the one on the outside first. Go. That was good. Problem is, I forgot to throw the secondary ropes. I may not be able to get out of here. I forgot to throw the other ropes. Ooh. Oh, about that old bird? Bleh! Yeah. I forgot that we have no real way to run around. I should have thrown... if I had thrown a rope where I was at, it would have fallen a little bit and enabled me to go down a little bit to be able to jump off the rope. I really forgot about doing a finesse move like that. That's unfortunate, but we should be okay, hopefully. Just gotta harvest a whole bunch more blood. And... Spelunky AI generator, everybody.